get drafted, I'm just gonna warn y'all right now. Do not put my black ass on like the bomb squad or something. Do not give me that level of, do not put me near any explosives. I should not be trusted. This is a letter to Joe Biden. Listen to me. Do not let them put me near explosives. I will fuck up somehow. I do not perform well under pressure. And I have ADHD. I get easily distracted. The last thing you want me to do is handle an explosive, okay? Put my ass in the kitchen, like have me like scrubbing like the dishes or like something. Do not put me near explosives. I'm warning y'all right now.
Shalom. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Enough respect and salutations to the fellow Akim, the house of David, the hopefully elect. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BARAK, AHTHAM. So yeah, it's your brother YAHWASHI coming to you again through the spirit and powers of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, which is 100% true. And yeah, this is what you have been sold. The equality, fascism, the notion of you can be equal, to the man, which clearly goes against the text that is written in the biblical holy Bible, the biblical text. All right. Being barefoot and pregnant doesn't sound too bad these days for you women between a certain age, damn near from 18 to 30. We're going to find out, when your thoughtism come to a stop. All right, when your absurd over men comes to a halt, we're going to find out, how tough you are. We're going to get into these precepts, get into this article. Lord willing, us be edifying and comforting. Yahoo News, defense bill that will make women register for a draft, largely supported by Republicans. All you women out there that vote, all you women that out there are thinking that you're voting for a right cause. Yeah, even within that, where does this all stems from? All right, from the garden, with that woman's mentality, right? You got beguiled, all right, through the subtlety that is the devil, Satan. It says women between the ages 18 and 25 will be required to register for selective services, the system used to draft people into the military in case of a crisis. What crisis you think going to take place, man, in the near future? And this bill, how the government is also written that you will be drafted, man. It says if an annual defense funding bill that the House is likely to pass this week makes it to President Joe Biden's desk. And this is why you see women, they're whining, they're crying. All right, let's let's get some precepts, man. All right, let's go to we're here. Let's go. Hey, let's start at Genesis. This is the book of Genesis 3 and verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. And see, we know in these latter days, the Lord is making good on his words. All right. He put his word above his name. Okay. This is being played out right now, as you see. The woman exalting herself above the man, Let's continue. Let's jump down to verse 16. All right. The Lord said, because thou hast done this, talking to the serpent, gave him what he got. Let's go here. He put the enmity between his seed and our seed, her seed, and you can go read up on that. This is verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. So these are two things here, man. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. You didn't like the immortality that sharing with Adam. You didn't like that. All right, you went for the bag, as these women say. So in order, it's a balance. You go for the bag, you go for the quick fix, Well, the Lord says, hey, let's get that sorrow. All right. This is Strong's 86093. Okay. Pain, labor, hardship, sorrow, toil. Labor, pain. So we're going to go to labor. Look this up real quick. See what it gives us. Work. Toil. Employment. You know, when you could have just had it, you know, good, you know, for eternity. But, you know, the story is written. We know hardship, sorrow. Let's go to toil. Work hard, struggle, work extremely hard, or incessantly. All right? And I'm sure there's more exhausting physical labor. You see? And we know, you know, bringing forth child is tough, but that's what it is. Also, you have what? Check it out.
You want to know what fucking sucks? I'll tell you what fucking sucks. Shoveling a ton of gravel. That fucking sucks. The whole entire time I'm shoveling, all I'm thinking is, who the fuck are the women that want equal rights? The women's movement. Who wanted to do the man's work? Because I fucking didn't. I'd rather be inside making sandwiches and serving iced tea. Fuck this bullshit.
Not one guy offered to help me load this, but a woman in a dress did.
And we can't feel sorry for you. You know, first and foremost, it's written. All right? And we can't hand you out anything, man. This is what you ask for, and by asking for the bag, going after the bag, this is what you get for laying in bed with the devil. You see? Y'all in pitiful case. You understand? This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 24. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. All right? Hey, you women out there, you know, you're dying at a higher rate, okay, at a younger age. Why? Because the devil told you, the serpent himself told you, you ain't gonna die. You could do this and you could do that and you could do the other, you know. But the scriptures clearly tells us never trust thine enemy, right? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 33. It says, the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. You see that? You have no helpers in this world today. That was just, you know, thoroughly proved, okay? And there's many more cases out there, but it's going to get worse before it gets better, all right? And we know where it's headed, you see? And it's a beautiful thing. Because y'all what? Y'all trust in Egypt. Y'all hold on his side, all right? Y'all put y'all trust in this system. You know, you women make pretty much more money. You know, you get the education, you get the grants, you get the, you know, the benefits from the government. I mean, you're winning, you see? Isaiah 30 and 12, it says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word. Yeah, Adam had the word, all right? And trust in oppression and perverseness and stay their own. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And this is going to hit you off guard harder, all right? And this is why you see, you know, Biden signing certain things into law, all right? You know, if you get drafted, you're going to have to take that thing and the other thing, you know? Let's get this iniquity real quick. Oxford. See that? Immoral or grossly unfair behavior. That feminism You know, that type of movement. You know, girls could be men and boys could be women. That nonsense, that's grossly unfair. That's unfair. That's iniquity, man. And that's just simple. It goes deeper. You understand? This is the book of Isaiah. Stay in Isaiah 13. This is 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Hey, he's going to get as many as he can to go down with him, man. Hey, the Lord has set this devil up in slippery slopes, slippery places. So nowhere to go but what? Down. He has to fall. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So you got that marriage and giving in marriage, you know. Yeah, they're going to be sent off the war. They're going to die by the sword. They're going to die by famine. You know, these things are written of, right? And we're just here to tell you of them. All right? You best believe we just as afraid, all right? The righteous shall scarcely be saved. Lord willing, we're a part of that precious number. You know, fearing the Lord and doing, doing his work. You know, 2 Ezra 5 and 8, we'll end it here. It says, there shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all sent out again, and the wild beast shall change their place, and menstruous woman shall bring forth monsters. All right? And you're going to do that through what? Through labor. You know what I'm saying? Through childbirth. You're going to bring forth monsters' children. You see these little rascals, man. This Generation Z. All right? But it ain't over. It says, and salt water shall be found in sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall the wit hide itself, and understanding will draw itself into his secret chamber, and the Lord is going to pull his prophets out the street. This is where you know Isaiah 4:1. All right? Hey, the Lord ain't playing around, man. You know? You go back to Isaiah 13, it tells you he's going to make a man more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir. All right? And that's not by any means lacking. The Lord's going to make do. He's going to make it known. All right? And those men are going to be the elect. And you're going to know in that day. You know? Verse 10, it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. Let's go to that word. It's incontinent. Let's see.
Incontinent.
All right. It says having no or insufficient voluntary control over urination or defecation. Oh man, this is gonna be unbelievable to you people out here, man. You non-believers, it's unbelievable to you non-believers. That's the lesson. Shit. It says lacking self-restraint, uncontrolled. You see that? And let's see about something. Let's see right quick. Let's get that. Let's see what this says. And continue C, it says inability of the body to control the evacuative functions of urination or defecation. It's going to be stench out there, man. This is going to be a horrible smell. It says partially or complete loss of bladder or bowel control, fecal incontinence, urinary incontinency. Ooh, man, this is just, hey, you know, hey, the Lord going to get down, you know. So Lord willing, this was edifying and comforting. On to the next one. Shalom.